What's going on, guys? Tracomaster, welcome back to another video. And if you didn't know I was called Tracomaster, then you gotta start paying attention to the intro because it's always there. My name is always like big. And yeah, so that's actually not what I'm going to talk about today. Today I have a few quick bits lined up, and then I'm going to talk about the main topic for today. But first of all, I wanted to make a little announcement. So next Tuesday on the 14th, it is, I guess. GTA 5 releases finally, and I will be no-living that game, so there will be a slight content change. I will be only playing that game for a little while. I have the feeling like that is going to be the case. Maybe some Battlefield 3, because I do have some stuff saved up, but I don't think I will be playing a lot of Battlefield 3 in the future. Second of all, I wanted to reflect on last week's video, and I said a lot of in that video. And I am tempted to do it again because it's just such a nice space filler. But I really was aggravated by myself saying every 2 seconds. So excuse that, and I know like yourself are your biggest critic, your own biggest critic. That's what I wanted to say. But yeah, so those were actually quick bits. So let's actually move on to what we will talk about today, and that is piracy, like the internet version, not the real version. The real version is a lot more brutal, and actually online piracy is just like you don't really steal anything practically. Nobody comes to harm because, let's be honest, people that make these songs get enough revenue from concerts and all that kind of stuff. But let's actually not go too ahead of ourselves. I'm really struggling not to say because it really buys me time. But I'm actually going to start with what my first contact with piracy was, and that was back in the day with my Nintendo DS. I actually don't know when the Nintendo DS was released first. I'm going to look it up. Nintendo DS Lite. I got the DS Lite version, I think the year it came out. Let's actually take a quick look. It was in 2006. Holy wow, I feel old. And I said again, I should really punch myself. But yeah, it was released on 23rd of June on 2006, and I remember my old brother having the Nintendo DS, like the original one, and me having the or getting the DS Lite, and I was pretty proud of that I had the better version because it was lighter and sleeker, and I don't know what. But so you had these M3 cards for this Nintendo DS. Like that was actually later on. That was a lot later on. But you had these M3 cards for the DS, or whatever they were called. And basically, I asked my dad to put games on them because I obviously didn't know what to do. I was like 8 years old, come on. But, so, I don't know the cover of... I got a couple of games, and I wasn't really, like, allowed to play any shooter games. Or actually, I had one game that was kind of a shooter. That was 12 years or older, but my mom was okay with it, I think. I don't know. I think I have the feeling like I talked about this earlier, and it really is a little bit embarrassing to be like, well, I wasn't allowed to play shooters. But that is the way it was. So I also played a lot of Nintendogs, but I'm actually... I digress again. Oh, wow. I actually didn't mean to like bore you guys with what I played on the DS, but it was a pretty awesome game console, and these M3 cards made it pretty awesome because you could get a lot of games on one card and never had to swap them, really. So that was kind of a cool thing. But back in the day, it was really sketchy. Like, you could go look for a game or for some kind of song, and you got certain kind of pictures back you didn't really want. I said again. And it's funny, like, it has changed. Like, when is the last time you actually heard someone say, that is completely not what I wanted to download? If you don't pirate, then, well, yeah, you probably never said that. But otherwise, well, I don't know. I really don't know when it happened to me, the last time to me. I don't think... Like, it happened that you got a wrong version of something, but... Yeah, so it has actually gotten more convenient, but so have the legal reasons. But let's talk about why people, or the reasons, or the people that pirate. So first of all, you have the broke boy cornies, then you have the cunts, and then you have the notches. Let's actually start up with the last one. Notches is because Notch on Twitter, or actually Notch, the maker of Minecraft, Marcus Persson, said on Twitter a long time ago that he was okay with piracy as long as you buy the games. That might sound weird, but I had pirated Minecraft for quite a long time, and later on I bought it, and he was like, well, if you do it to test the game, then that is okay. And I actually did the same with Far Cry 4. I tested if I liked it. And then I actually wanted to buy it, but my Bay Air Deltina actually brought 2 GPUs, and those came with Far Cry 4 or some other games got bundled. So yeah, hashtag PC Master Race. So those kisses go to PC Master Race and Air Deltina. But so it's cool to do it, I think, like to test games, especially in days like these where companies go complete retard, complete Ubisoft, EA, that stuff. So I sometimes do that. I'm not going to do it with GTA 5 because I know that game will be awesome. So yeah. Moving on, though, we have the broke boy cornies, and I said again so often, I'm so sorry, really, really sorry, and it's probably more irritating that I actually excuse than the actual But the broke boy cornies go for the expensive stuff, like the entire Adobe suite. Like not everybody has 1K to spend on one program each. Like Photoshop, I viewed it on Amazon once. It's retail for like 1K dollars. So that is actually quite a lot. And yeah, so if you want to do something decent, then you need decent software. And I think it might be like, well, the prices are high because everyone pirates it, but yeah, so, and oh wow, I'm actually rambling on quite a lot, I didn't even expect that. But so let's quickly move on to the last section of people there are, and those are the cunts. Those are that pirate everything, music, movies, films, games. It's really, I don't know the last time I pirated a game. I don't have any pirated games on my computer right now, and I don't plan on doing so, because those are usually more inconvenient than the real games. Like, also with music and movies. Like, back in the day, you had to go to the movie store and rent a movie. And that was very inconvenient. That's why people pirated a lot. And now it's like, well, you have Netflix and that kind of stuff, so just pay a little bit of money and then just jam the show you want to see in, and it's there guaranteed. Like, the services are pretty legit right now. But yeah, so you have these different people, and to categorize myself, I think I'm between the broke boy corny and the cunt. I actually, as I said, I do not have any games pirated, and I do have some editorial programs, let's say it like that. I have then extended trial period. Also, my music is mainly obtained via other sources, but I actually get it from the 50,000 iTunes or 50,000 song iTunes library we have here at home, so that's not entirely my fault. But yes, so that is basically it. I think I explained it pretty well. Of course, I explained it pretty well, of course. But yeah, so I hope I could talk to you a little bit, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm going to make one big right now. Okay, that sounded really weird. I'm so sorry, but I think that wraps it up. So if you enjoyed it, despite all the I would like to welcome you back next time, maybe on Thursday when I will be GTA addicted. Yeah, no, actually, forget Thursday. I see you guys back next Monday. Until then, have a good one.